Alright, the second audio diary log, whatever the hell this is. We're on the second one. We're just gonna talk. I just ramble about stupid stuff. So as I record this, and you lay there uncomfortably as you possibly can be, we await the return of CM Punk this Friday, and I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna spontaneously combust. Uh, as I record this, I have to go to the doctor's in like an hour. Yeah, just gonna check my weight again, make sure I've been eating. I have been eating. So hopefully my weight does go up, and we can go in a step in the right direction there. I plan to. My plan was to go to like Wendy's or McDonald's to get lunch, but it's very cloudy. So if it's cloudy, I'm not even gonna bother. Cause the plan was if I went to Wendy's, I'd get cheesy cheddar burger fries and a frosty. Come home and that'll be that. The plan was if it was gonna be McDonald's was probably chicken nuggies and fries and then get like a milkshake. But it's like really cloudy out there. So I don't think I'm actually gonna go. Which sucks because I really like going. Because I want to use my McDonald's gift card up, and I have found out I have another one upstairs. So, yeah, I want to use them up. I have been thinking maybe I walk to like Starbucks and get a cookie. But the place where Starbucks is a bit like hard to walk there. So yeah, that's that. That was my plan. I planned after this video is done, obviously I'm gonna go to the doctor's to after the doctors come home, edit, upload my NXT predictions, save all the other stuff for later days. And I planned have lunch, which would have either been my plan to go to Wendy's or go to McDonald's. Now I guess it's just gonna be whatever Grandpa gives me. Plan was to do that, have lunch, go upstairs, and do my live stream on Twitch of simulating SummerSlam, which is what's gonna happen. And then when that's done, I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. Because then Dynamite's on, which I'm definitely watching. Oh, I always watch Dynamite live. Dynamite's on. And then whatever, just watch. Probably continue watching Sword Art, which we need to talk about, which we will talk about. So that was my plan. Now that there's the plan, let's just talk about whatever. Yesterday, when I was doing my walk, I came across, I don't know what it was. I crossed the bridge and was walking down the gravel path where we can cut to IKEA. And I don't know what flew out of there, but it was like a freaking dinosaur. It was this huge, I want to say bird, I'm just gonna go bird. It looked like a pterodactyl. It had a long beak. It was like white on the inside of its wings and like navy blue or whatever, like that type of color on the outside. And I don't know what it was, but like legitimately the first thing I thought of was that looked like a pterodactyl. And it just flew off, and I don't know what it was. I looked it up, but I couldn't find it. So either I just found some rare, like, new species near my house, or dinosaurs come back. One or the other. I don't know what it was. So Jude, I'm freaking scared to go back there now, because I don't know if it's, like, gonna come back. If it sees me this time, it's gonna kill me. Oh my god. I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah. We celebrated Grandpa's birthday on the weekend. His birthday's actually tomorrow, so I'm gonna wish him happy birthday when I go and visit him tomorrow. But we went to Montana's, had chicken strips and fries. I wanted to order their burger, but they're like, oh, we don't serve the burger now. I'm like, well, you suck. Because I'm kind of getting tired of going to Montana's getting chicken strips and fries. I don't want to get their ribs. just because I don't feel right eating ribs, and I don't want their steak because I get steak at home a lot. So the chicken strips was the only thing. I was thinking maybe I get their mac and cheese, but their mac and cheese has bacon in it. But I could bite the bullet and just go like, yeah, why not? So I might do that next time. Just get their mac and cheese. If I can't get their burger. Uh, anyway, when I'm to Montana's 8, um, at Montana's, Mom asked me, have you seen this movie? It's like this owl in the sky or whatever. It's an anime movie. I'm like, no, Mom, I haven't seen it. And she's like, oh, well, I assumed because you watch anime that you'd see it. And I'm like, Mom, I've watched like 5 anime in my entire life. That doesn't mean I watch everything. I've watched like 5 in my entire life. Calm down. Um, what are the 5? I'm trying to think. It's Sword Art, which I'm currently watching. Then what's it called? Grand Crest, Record of Grand Crest, I think is what it's called. Uh, Gamers. Trapped in Another World on my smartphone, which ruled. And what's the other one? Oh my god, why am I blanking out? I'm blanking out. I can't remember what the 5th one is. Gamer, Sword Art, Grand Crest, smartphone. What is it? I'm blanking. I honestly can't remember. I can't remember what the 5th one is. It's not Wise Man's Grandchild. I've watched like a tiny, like the first like two, 3 episodes of it. So I'm not counting that as watching it. It'll come back to me when I'm not expecting it. What the 5th one is, but yeah. So after that, then my brother ate 2 ice cream sandwiches because he's a pig. Um, and then my dad's like, "Hey, you want ice cream?" And I went, "No." And then I had to whisper to him after. I'm like, "Yeah, I actually do want ice cream. I just don't want my grandparents to hear because anytime my grandparents see me eating, they're like, 'Oh, that's good, good.'" I'm like, "Oh, shut the fuck up." So I whispered to him behind, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do want ice cream. Just I didn't want to say that in front of them." So then me and my mom walked to Baskin Robbins, and we got ice cream. My mom got like the one that has the nuts in the vanilla, and I just got vanilla. And my mom started dripping almost immediately. I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, Baskin Robbins though, great ice cream. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the rambling. We can just talk about what I've been watching and stuff like that. I guess is what's next. I want to talk about The Long Halloween. Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2 came out, so the official story is done. Really liked Part 2. I really liked Part 2. I think Part 1 I'm gonna like more just because Part 1 is a lot more mystery, who done it. The action in Part 1 is fantastic. Part 2 is a lot more calmer at times and less, they kind of just say fuck it to the murder mystery and just focus on Two-Face and Carmine Falcone, which is fine. Uh, the whole fucking Falcone family died. I just realized that, except for Selena. Yeah, and then the ending leads to continuing the connected universe that they have built with Superman, Man of Tomorrow, Justice Society World War II, another 2-part Batman movie, continuing their new timeline of animated movies. Which I'm looking forward to see what's next. I think it'll be a Green Lantern movie. I'm hoping, because remember in Man of Tomorrow they kept saying Sector 2814. I'm like, come on, man, it's gonna be a Green Lantern movie. Give me another Hal Jordan origin. Or like it could be Jon Stewart. I'm fine with Jon Stewart. I mean, he was Green Lantern in this Justice League show. Could be Kyle Rayner. Have no problem with Kyle Rayner. He was Green Lantern in the Superman animated series, and he had big cameos in Justice League. And then I've gone and done research on his character since then, so I like his character. So I'd be fine if it's either of the 3. I just really want it to be Hal Jordan, because Hal Jordan's my guy. As long as it's not Guy Gardner, we're good. But yeah, I really liked The Long Halloween. It was a really good movie. And I wait to see what the next one is. What's the next solo Batman movie they do for animation? Because it has to be a popular comic that they haven't adapted yet. Because that's what they're doing. So I don't know. I mean, the comics that come into my mind are Death in the Family, Nightfall, and an easy one is Dark Victory, which is the sequel to The Long Halloween. So, whatever. I'm there. Jensen Ackles as Batman, I'm there. Really loved his Batman. Sucks that Naya Rivera can't be Catwoman anymore because she sadly passed away last year. So they're gonna have to recast Catwoman. And it was nice that actually Catwoman and Bruce got together at the end. Because that never happens. Unless like it was the Gotham by Gaslight movie, but that's an alternate, that's an Elseworlds. The fact that like in this main timeline they're actually having Catwoman and Batman get together is great. They got together in Hush, but they broke up at the end. I mean like an actual like they are together at the end. At Long Halloween, which is great. So that's my Batman ship. Batman Catwoman. So yeah, there's that. I guess I just talked about CM Punk's return. CM Punk, CM Punk. Boy, I have been on a Punk fucking watching massacre since then. I watched both his matches with Chris Hero from IWA Mid South, which were great. I watched his match with Colt Cabana from ROH, which was great. I'm just going on a fucking Punk watching spree. I'm gonna watch his DVD later this week. I might watch it tonight. The CM Punk Best in the World DVD. Um, yeah, I'm excited, man. I am so excited for CM Punk. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic to see CM Punk come back. On Rampage, which we're gonna watch live. Finally, Rampage showed up on the TV schedule, by the way, because it wasn't on the TV schedule last week. It was only streaming, but now it shows up on the TSN TV schedule, but it shows up an hour late, so it's at 8 instead of 7, which I don't mind doing. Like, I don't mind waiting an hour to watch Rampage, but the problem is this week I can't do that because this is the possibility of CM Punk coming back, and I'm not missing that. That's live. Is he gonna show up? I don't know. I'd love if he did. I am more leaning on the side that he's gonna show up. But if he doesn't, we're at least gonna get some hint of him, like the little at the end, something like that. Even if he doesn't physically show up, we're getting a hint of him. I'm just so excited, man. And then he put on Instagram the little cryptic tweet of like 05, 11, 21. People are like, what does that mean? You know, people thought it was a date, but people are like, no, they're the years he was popular. 05 was the summer of Punk in ROH. 11 was the summer of Punk in WWE. 2021 is his return in AEW. Yeah, it's cool, man. We live in a great time. And then Brian Daniels is coming in September. Adam Cole is possibly coming as soon as like next week. Dude, we're in a freaking weird timeline. We were in a weird timeline. I watched over the weekend Kenny Omega versus Andrade for the AAA title. It was a good match. It was fine. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be honest. But Ric Flair being there was unexpected. I'm like, oh damn, Ric Flair's here. Because apparently he doesn't have a non-compete, so he can just show up wherever. Yeah, okay. So what we talked about? Long Halloween, CM Punk. I guess we just talk about Sword Art. Yes, I can talk about Sword Art War of Underworld Season 4, which I am illegally watching on YouTube. Um, hmm, hmm. Hmm, hmm. I'm on episode 8. Wait, am I on episode 8? I might be on episode 9. I think I'm on episode 9. I think I finished episode 8 last night before I went to bed. I'm on episode 9 now then. Yes, I am. Episode 9. And it's not bad. Not bad at all. The story is just continuing from season 3. So that alone makes it great. And I like the story they're doing with this is just the dark territory versus the people, like the human realm. Um, and the last episode we saw where you got to see like there's some humanity in the dark territory guys, especially the pig ones, the pig dudes. You get to see like there's some like redeeming qualities to them, like they actually care about each other. Um, the one problem I have with it is Kirito is a vegetable. Buddy, we got a problem. Uh, I've seen a funny joke where people are like, the audience says, make Kirito less overpowered. The producers say, okay. And then the audience goes, wait, no, not like that. We didn't mean you to do like that. We just mean make him not so overpowered. I never had a problem with Kirito's overpoweredness at all. Because they did make him lose in the right moments. Like he lost to Heathcliff in season one. They had him die trying to get to Asuna in the fairy dance arc. Uh, in he was pretty overpowered in GGO, to be honest. He wasn't really in Mother's Rosario. That wasn't his story. Um, in Ordinal Scale, Kirito had to work his way up to where he was at the end of the movie. In Alicization, he didn't know what the hell was going on. So yeah, I think his character's been fine, really. Alicization made him a lot more like friendlier and like just kind of enjoying life. And now he's a veggie again. Well, not again. This is the first time he's a veggie. Which is like, come on, man. This War of Underworld seems like it's Alice's story. That's what it seems like, because she's been like the main character these past 8 episodes, the past 9 episodes. She's been the main character. Kirito's just a vegetable. They've shown signs that he's still there. There's signs that he is still there. Like he saved Alice from getting attacked using like his mind. I'm pretty sure that was him pushing Eldrie on his dragon to force him to continue. He always usually reacts with the swords. Like he must have his and Yu-Gi-Oh's sword in his hand. I've seen the clip where Asuna shows up and he actually like comes to life for the first time when he sees her. And someone pointed it out to me and I'm like, oh damn, you're right. It's been like 3 years for this guy since he's seen her. For her, it's just been a couple of days. For him, it's been 3 years. Because Underworld time is very different. Underworld time moves quicker than real world time. So for her, she's just seen him stuck in the STL, like laying in the coma. So she's actually seen him. He has not seen her for 2 years, or like about 3 years. And they've already hinted that Alice is falling in love with him, and I'm like, buddy, we're not gonna do this. It's Asuna or nothing at this point. He's already given her the promise ring. We're done. Yeah, but I believe Asuna is gonna show up soon, which I'm excited for. I'm excited for her to put Alice in her fucking place. Yu-Gi-Oh's death hit me, man. I was like, fuck, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh, no! I gotta do my boy like that. Ugh. They did it to both Asuna and Kirito. Killed their best friends. Great, thanks. I mean, it works because it makes them more better characters because now they're fighting for someone else, not just themselves. Because now Asuna fights for Yuki's memory, and Kirito now will not fight for Yu-Gi-Oh's memory. Yeah. But so far, I'm still liking season 4. I just wish Kirito wasn't a vegetable. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about Sword Art season 4. I'm gonna watch more today. The plan was to watch more Sword Art when I was eating my lunch, but the way it's looking outside, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Well, person walking outside, walking their dog, that's nice. A dog attacked me on my walk yesterday, that was nice. Like, I was just walking, the dog came up to me and just, like, lunged at me, and then the person walking the dog, she's like, whoa, 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 slow your roll there, Speedy. So that was nice. I found myself dancing to the Hybrid 2 theme lately, just doing the Angelico dance because it fucking rules. When I go to an AEW show for the first time, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dude. Already spoke to my dad about it, and he said whenever they go to Canada in general, just Canada in general, we're going. Be it Toronto, Edmonton, wherever the fuck. Whenever they go to Canada for the first time, we are getting on a plane and we're going. It'll be a 2 day trip. Day one, we get there, get our hotel, uh, go to the show, come back, sleep in the hotel. Day two, we go back home. It's like I'm excited, man. I haven't been to a wrestling show live in like a year, over a year now. Last time I went was when WWE came to do SmackDown here in like on Valentine's Day in 2019. WWE came here to film Smack to do SmackDown for Valentine's Day. That was the last time I came to a wrestling show live. Had a great time. I always have a great time going to wrestling shows live. So I can't wait to go to another one. Can't wait to go to another hockey game live. That's gonna be awesome. Haven't been to one again since the pandemic. Me and my dad always have a great time going to hockey games. So I can't wait. Um, Anything else I want to go look? I've been to the movie theater now. Saw my first movie in a movie theater in I don't know how long. It was Free Guy. Free Guy was a great movie. He loved it. Yeah, good movie, Free Guy. And I think me and my dad are gonna go back, probably on the weekend, to go see the new Hugh Jackman movie, which comes out on the 20th. So it comes out. Oh wait, the Hugh Jackman movie comes out on Friday. So we might go on. We might go on Friday or Saturday to go see the new Hugh Jackman movie called like Reminiscence, because I want to go see it, and so does he. So I talked to him like, hey, we'll go back and see that. So we're probably gonna go and see that one this weekend. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Sword Art, I have to watch it really quick because I know YouTube's gonna eventually delete it. YouTube's gonna catch on and go like, ah, no, 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 you gotta go away. So I'm gonna quickly. I'm just trying to blow through them as quick as I can and go like, yeah, here we go. Season 4 is not on Netflix and won't be out till like March next year, so I gotta wait for that. When it comes out on Netflix, I will rewatch it. Uh, but yeah, Fernando wants to watch Sword Art. He wants to get into anime. He's like, "What's a good one?" I'm like, "Yeah, Sword Art's pretty good. I'll watch it with you." I should have told him also to watch Record of Grand Crest, but I didn't know it was on Netflix at the time. Record of Grand Crest is great. I'm gonna start rewatching Record of Grand Crest. When I finish season 4 of Sword Art, I'm gonna start watching Record of Grand Crest. Um, all 24 episodes are on Netflix too, all dubbed. I'm ready, brother. Let's go. Um, that could be one to watch with him too, because that's a really good one too. Trapped in Another World, my smartphone is fucking funny. I gotta see. Let's take a look at that. Is Trapped in Another World with my smartphone on Netflix? Because I didn't even know Record of Grand Crest was on Netflix. Like Japanese TV shows. Attack on Titan. No, 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 Naruto. Uh, The Promised Neverland. I do want to start watching that. What is Food Wars? He enters the prestigious Culinary Academy where he must emerge victorious in over-the-top cooking battles or face expulsion. Oh my god, that sounds fucking sweet. Wait, is this based on a manga? Oh my god, it was. Dude, I gotta start watching that. Who is the main character of Food? I might start watching Food Wars. That looked freaking sweet. It aired in 2015, and the second season was 2016. The first half of the third season was between October and December 2017. The second half was April and June 2018. A fourth season aired between October and December 2019, and then the fifth and final season was April through September of last year. Then they got the first two seasons on Netflix. That's one to keep an eye on, though. That is one to keep an eye out, though. Violet Evergarden, I hear, is really good, so I might watch that one. Okay, no. What do I need? I was looking for... Oh my god, I forgot what I was looking for. What was I looking for? I was looking for some anime. Drift another world with a smartphone. Ah, it's not on Netflix. Boo. Where to watch? Trapped in another world with my smartphone. 'Cause that ruled. Oh my god. Is it on Netflix? No way. Oh my god, is it American Netflix only? That sucks. Dude, what? Why didn't you do this? It's on Netflix, but not the American/Canadian Netflix. That's stupid. Well, that sucks. Dude, that's a bummer. Anime for gamers. I'm just looking at Netflix now. Anime for gamers. Oh, Ethan Page is a premiere of Rampage. Oh, I can talk about Rampage. Let's talk about Rampage. The first match, Kenny versus Christian, was great. I think that was cool. I did not think Christian was gonna win. I thought Kenny was just gonna keep doing belt collector gimmick, and that would have been that. But no, Christian won. And that ruled. That match was great. Then we had Fuego versus Miro, which was booked to perfection. Fuego hits a bunch of tornado DDTs before the match. Then Miro comes in and just squashes him, and then Sammy comes out and legit gave him a contract. That was awesome. Um, then the main event, Britt Baker versus Red Velvet, which was fine. The other two matches were better, but that was fine. And then Jamie Hayter debuted. I was like, whoa, what the hell? But yeah, that was Rampage. It was a good first episode, I gotta say. Like, for our first episode, it's 1 hour, dude, and that's... Oh my god, I'm there. Oh my god, dude, I'm there for 1 hour episodes. Ah, here we go. Ah, remember when NXT used to be, like, an hour? I remember when NXT used to be an hour. That's when it was good. And next week, NXT is going to get taken over by Vince. Vince is going to overhaul everything. It's great. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, Big Finish. That's right, Big Finish. We're going to end it off with some Big Finish news. I think that's how we're going to end all of these little things, by checking up Big Finishes. A little news catalog, which I haven't done this week. Oh my god, right here, they just announced. They just announced some stuff. Okay. News of the week. You can get deals on the Philip Hitchcock Presents. Oh, but they're like crappy deals. So we're not going to bother with those. Some of Big Finish's deals aren't actually deals. Due to production delay, Short Trims Volume 4 will now arrive in February 2022. The 12th Doctor Time Jacked moves to February as well. Oh no, that moves to November this year. It's been moved up. Okay, and the Lone Centurion 2 will now be moved to February. So the 12th Doctor box set moves up, and the other two move down. Okay. And then we have art for the new 9th Doctor box set, which has the Cybermen. Oh, hell yeah. Those Cybermen designs look freaking sweet too, dude. That looks awesome. Who wrote them? Okay. James Kettle, haven't heard any of his stuff. The Curse of Lady Macbeth, haven't heard any of her stuff from Lizzie Hopel. But John Dorney wrote Monsters in Metropolis, and John Dorney's great. That's probably the Cyberman story. Out now after the Daleks. I kind of want to get that one, because that's what Susan does after the Dalek invasion of Earth. So I might get that one. The Third Doctor, Volume 8. That box set cover does look pretty sweet. Conspiracy in Space, which is a sequel to Frontier, and then The Devil's Hoofprints. Conspiracy in Space reunites the Third Doctor with Joe Grant, yes, because that's the sequel to Frontier. And then The Devil's Footprints is a Sarah Jane story. Okay. And then, yeah, the 2 early adventure stuff. Okay, now I want to check. That's the news. I want to check any new stuff for the Doctors that, like, they don't... Because sometimes they put it on the site and then they don't announce it for a while. So you have to, like, find it on your own. No, the First Doctor is clean. The Second Doctor... He's clean. Okay, Third Doctor we just checked, but we're going to check him anyway. He's got a Volume 8 box set coming out. But we're just going to check to make sure nothing else is going to surprise us. Nothing else surprises us. Oh, besides River Song having a new box set with him in it. But I knew that already. Okay, fourth Doctor. I don't think he's going to have any surprise. They announced a lot of the Tom Baker stuff like years in advance. Yeah, see, it's just like all the stuff we knew about. Okay, fifth Doctor. How are you? Recent. You got anything? No? No, he's exactly what we thought. Okay, sixth Doctor. How are you? He's exactly the same. He is exactly the same. Okay, seventh Doctor. He is the same. I think the reason why McCoy's not doing anything is because he's like kind of just not wanting to do it anymore. So they're kind of going down with the seventh Doctor stuff, which sucks. Paul McGann, 8. No, 8 has exactly the same stuff we thought. 9, I don't need to check. 10. I don't think I need to check 10. I think 10, all the stuff that's announced is what we're getting. Yeah, Classic Companions. Yeah. 10's pretty much what we thought. Dalek Universe 3, when's that coming out? October this year is Dalek Universe 3. That'll end Dalek Universe. And then what 10 has is he's done for the rest of the year after Dalek Universe. Then next year he comes back in summer with Out of Time 3. And then September he's Classic Companions. And then I believe he has a box set with the War Doctor. Yeah, the War Doctor in June. So after Dalek Universe 3, we're not going to see 10 until next summer. 11th Doctor. He just has his Chronicles box set, which comes out next month. And then 12, we know, has been moved up. His newest Chronicles box set was just moved up. To November this year. Matt Fitton and Lou Morgan are writing that. All right, cool. That is Big Finish. And that pretty much does it for me as well. I think I'm going to stop because my voice is starting to hurt now. So I'm going to go get ready to go to the doctor's and get my weight checked. And hopefully the sun comes out by that point and I can just go to Wendy's and McDonald's. So that's it. Yeah, I'm going to be live on Twitch later today. Hopefully that goes well. I got my first follower on Twitch yesterday and I'm so happy. I think the sun is coming out now, which makes me happy. The temperature's going up. That's good. Keep going.